All right, good morning. Listen, if you have a debit card or if you have a credit card, okay, you need to look at the ATM before you use it. Watch this.
New devices used by criminals. It's called a shimmer. In November, thieves targeted 3 ATMs in Washington state. We sped up this video so you can see the criminal act that was completed in about 1 minute.
It was a shock.
Elaine says she was a victim after a stop at the ATM. Her information was stolen and $1,000 vanished from her account.
I really have thought a lot about the idea that somebody had my information.
Shimming is much harder to detect.
Robert Siciliano is a cybersecurity consultant in Boston and CEO of ProtectNowLLC.com. He says shimming is much different than traditional skimming,
Exactly.
which relies on a bulky overlay device that we've shown you before. Siciliano says the difference with shimming is that the device is installed inside the ATM. Most businesses aren't even aware they've been hit until it's too late.
Once the shimming device is installed, it's much harder for not only the consumer to recognize that there's an issue, but for the bank themselves to even know that their devices have been compromised.
We wanted to show you exactly what to look for. Chris Hansen with the U.S. Secret Service says the scammers used a slim piece of metal, like this one, inside those ATMs.
With the newer technology, of course, the components can be smaller and smaller.
Criminals harvest the stolen data, print fake debit cards, and then go on a spree at ATMs.
So this is what we call white plastic, and you can encode the data onto this stripe.
And investigators say the thieves often use a tiny camera to steal your PIN number.
And so you can see the pinhole right here.
Many banks are trying to stay one step ahead of the scammers. The Washington State Credit Union, hit by shimmers last year, now uses high-tech fraud detection software to catch unusual transactions.
That raises a red flag.
The credit union blocked those accounts, and they're working with ATM manufacturers to prevent more fraud.
They now are working to find a solution to retrofit machines to address this latest technology. I don't want people to feel frightened to use an ATM, and certainly not at a financial institution. This is rare.
But Elaine says this experience has her thinking twice about using her debit card.
Yes, it is unnerving.
Our cybersecurity expert recommends you pay close attention to your debit or credit card activity.
That's
Set up
right.
a mobile alert on your phone so anytime there's activity with your account, you'll know right away. And above all else, if you have the option, tap your card instead of inserting or swiping it in the machine. That's the one sure way of avoiding the shimming trap. I'm Jason Law for your local station, Boston 25.
All right, guys. So I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, well, Calvin, listen, check this out. This is only happening, or we've heard about skimming. No, guys, this is shimming. So it's a little bit different. And here's the deal. It's not just in that area. Okay. This just happened as well, too, in a different area. Let me show you guys this really quick here on what's been going on. So give me 1 second. Let me pull this up here so you guys can actually see it. So here's the deal. Credit union loses nearly, watch this, $300,000 in how long? 4 hours with this device. When was this, guys? When was this? July 22nd, 2024. Okay. July 22nd, 2024. So here's the deal. Let me zoom in on this a bit more so you guys can actually see what's going on. We're not gonna read the whole thing. You know me. We got stuff to do here. Okay. But here, let me move this out the way real quick. It says from 4:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. This is in the morning. Okay. Now, this is back in 2023 that this one in particular happened as well. 2 men allegedly stole $279,000 from 44 member accounts. And this was at the Westerly Community Credit Union, and that's in Rhode Island. Okay. Now, they found the people, and it was 6 people that was actually a part of it all together. But what they've been doing has been spreading. Okay. What they've been doing has been spreading nationwide on this. Okay. You guys know we're going to keep you guys posted here all the time here at 850 Club. All right. So let's get right into it. So I know some of you guys are just joining us. Let me go ahead and get you guys up to speed here. All right. So let me go and replace this real quick. Give me a second. Okay. And that's the thing, is that we try our best to be on top of this stuff, but we know obviously there's always some craziness that's going on as well. All right. So let me know your thoughts inside the comments below. And of course, we get people that ask all the time, can we help you with your credit? We most definitely can. We can help you improve your credit score, qualify for homeownership, and lower your monthly car payment. Scan that QR code right there on your screen, and we can help you just like we helped everybody that you see right there on your screen. All right. So for those of you who are just joining us, criminals are using a new device called a shimmer. Now we were used to a skimmer. We've seen that before, but the shimmer is made a little bit different. And you guys saw in the video, okay? You guys saw in the video how quick he was able to do it. Now, if you guys didn't see that, I'll rewind it later in the video, or you can just rewind this video. He literally installed that in literally 60 seconds, and he was gone. Okay. And they're stealing people money at the ATM, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. Shimmers are placed inside the ATM and much more harder to detect than a traditional skimming device. Because, you know, the skimming device makes the card area look bigger. Most of them, I should say. And so once the shimmer is installed, criminals can steal your data and use it to create fake debit cards. Technically, it's a real debit card, but they call it fake because obviously it's technically not the real thing, but it's good enough to actually make the actual debit card and use the money. We're talking hours, guys. They can use a tiny camera then to take the PIN number. Okay. And this is why, again, our Lake just mentioned it. He tries to use the tap feature, right? And so this keeps that from happening. So this is key, because now here's the thing. Did you know a lot of debit cards and credit card companies still don't have the tap feature? Some business credit cards don't have the tap feature. Not credit cards, I'm sorry. Business debit cards don't have the tap feature. So you have to keep an eye on this. You have to keep an eye on this, okay? Now, of course, here's some quick tips to protect yourself. Number one, pay close attention. Pay close attention to your debit card or credit card activity. Okay, just so you make sure that there's nothing new on there, whatever. Then set up mobile alerts if you can, so you're notified of any activity on your accounts. Okay, if possible, tap your card instead of inserting or swiping it inside the ATM. Okay, now let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me go ahead and go back to, I'm gonna try to find that piece back in the video. How fast he was able to do it is insane. Insane. So here, let me pull this back up here and give me a second.
At 7:14, criminals are evolving and finding more sophisticated.
Surveillance video shows the sophisticated new devices used by criminals.
Look how quick it is.
It's called a shimmer. In November, thieves targeted 3 ATMs in Washington state. We sped up this video so you can see the criminal act that was completed in about 1 minute.
Gone. And he was gone. This is crazy. This is most definitely crazy. Okay. But either way, let me know your thoughts inside of the comment section so we can talk more about this. Okay. Now, also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe as well too. Okay. So here, let me move this out the way. I keep forgetting. My bad. Let me replace this. Okay, there you go. All right, cool. So if you guys haven't done so already, of course, like, share, and subscribe. Why is it not doing it? Okay, there we go. It's always something, guys. It's always something. So here, let me move this out the way. All right. So let me hide that part. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Let me get back into where we was at. I don't want to lose anybody here. Okay. So let me know your thoughts inside the comment section below. All right. So of course, good morning. I know it is a morning for many of you all. R Lake is in the house. He is in, of course, California. Okay. So what's going on, R Lake? Then of course we have, let's see here. CEO First is here. What's going on, CEO First? And Winnie the Pooh is here. She's always here. Appreciate the support as always. And yes, it is always some BS. Man, it's crazy. We got to stay on top of this stuff, man. But don't worry. Listen, we're not going to always talk about the doom and gloom. These are just some things that I've just ran across, really. And I'm like, man, people need to know this information. But of course, listen, this isn't it. I was going to turn this into a longer situation, but I got to pinpoint a couple things. We're going to be talking about Navy Federal tomorrow. Okay, so now That's good, man. It's gonna be some crazy information that you guys are gonna see tomorrow. Is we're gonna be to my Navy Federal, so stay tuned for that. It may or may not, if not tomorrow, for sure Thursday. Okay, let me rephrase that because I always like to make sure I fact check everything and make sure that it's making sense. Okay, but Oklahoma is most definitely in the house. Sledge, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here per usual. All right, R Lake says this is all over LA, and that's the thing. Let me tell you something. That's what I was telling you guys. This is not just in the cities that you guys see. That's where the news saw the piece. But you guys got to understand, just like we see it and we learn from it and we say, oh no, I'm going to most definitely do what I can to keep this from happening to me. I totally get it. However, people with messed up mental minds, criminals essentially, they see it differently. They say, oh man, we got to figure that out. We got to do that here. They're not on to that here yet, right? And so that's how they think about that. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. And CEO First says crazy work. Listen, we're over here trying to figure out how to improve our credit scores, accomplish our credit and financial goals. And here people come. Times is already tough, man. Like, don't try to take what I have. Please don't. I gotta show you guys this though. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this real quick. I thought this was funny. I thought this was hilarious. Okay, but either way, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna pull it up as soon as I can. But either way, let me know your thoughts inside the comment section below, because this is crazy. Let me go ahead and pause this because I don't want. Okay, good. I want you guys to hear that. Okay, cool. All right, so here, let me. I'm gonna share my screen here so you guys can see. There's one guy that figured out the best way to keep this from happening. One guy that figured this out, the best way to keep this from happening. Watch this. I'm going to share this screen right here. He says to prevent this type of theft, my accounts are always in the negative. I thought that was hilarious. So listen, if you guys don't want people to take money out of your account, one of the best ways to avoid this is to keep your account negative. That's so horrible. And then someone says, when the bank says it's rare, you know it happens often. That's what R. Lake just said. R. Lake says, listen, this has been happening a lot in LA and Los Angeles. Okay. So look, someone says it always amazes me. I thought you said amazes me how much effort and work criminals put into stealing money without just getting a job. Horrible. And listen, someone else said, and this is a fact. This is happening because the criminals are not punished with a 10-year minimum sentence on a first offense. And the entities that make the skimmers and shimmers are not prosecuted and punished with at least 10 years on a first offense. What do you guys think about that? See, I think that's most definitely a good way to look at it, is that if you are most definitely in a position where you are, I won't say a position, but essentially, if you knew that the crime was going to most definitely do the time, then you most definitely would stay away from a lot of this stuff, right? So, of course, John, you're most definitely welcome for the information. That's what we do here, guys. Oriel, what's going on, man? From Florida in the house. Florida is in the house, all right? And, of course, R. Lake says use that tap feature. Use the tap feature if you guys can on your cards, okay? So keep an eye on that. CEO First says, if I need cash, I'll always go inside. Absolutely. Listen, this is why banks are trying. I don't know why so many banks are closing branches, but this is a good reason why we need to have some branches. You may not have to have 100 branches, but you got to have something that's within drivable distance. Like 15 minutes, I'll go. But something should be within a 15-minute time frame. But hey, Oriel says we have this issue in Florida as well. Let me know your state. If you guys have seen this happening in your states, let me know in the comment section below. If you all have been seeing this happening in your city or in your state that you know of, let's find out. So Oriel says he's seen it happen in Florida. Okay. R. Lake says it's been happening all over LA. All right, so let me know if in your city, if you guys have seen this. What's going on? Yanobi's in the house. All right. Oriel says this has been trending down here at least a year before the rest of the country caught on. Listen, Oriel said Florida was first with the fraud. He said, listen, we was here first. Okay. Listen, I'm telling y'all, that's the only way to keep this from happening. Is if your account is negative, you ain't got to worry about this at all. All right, Yanobi says negative $1.01. They won't even charge insufficient funds fee. That's right. Even if the census is changed, the perp still has to get caught first. You are right about that. You are right about that. That dude that was in there in and out for like a minute, listen, he had everything. He had the hat on, he had the mask on, he had the sunglasses, like he was in and out. This guy has practiced this before. Like, that's insane. And you know what's crazy? In order to do it that fast and to be that good, that means you're practicing on something at home, or you're practicing at when you actually pull up to the ATM. Like, it's crazy. It's most definitely crazy. All right. Sledge, what you mean FI? What does that mean? Oh, Florida, that's right. FL, my bad. I forgot. Sledge is in Florida. All right. So make sure you guys go and check out Sledge's channel if you guys want to learn more about credit cards. This guy is crazy. He has over 35 credit cards and he's using them properly. And he has credit cards with some of the best banks that you guys have heard of, some of the highest limits as well, too. We got to bring Sledge back to the show. All right. So we'll most definitely have you here, Sledge. Either way, I'll send you a message, man. I'll most definitely send you a message as well, too. All right. So, but here's the thing, guys. That let me know if inside the comments what your guys' thoughts about this as well as this stuff is happening. Okay, as this stuff is most definitely happening. Okay, now don't forget, we can help you accomplish your credit goals. Okay, so again, if you are looking to learn more about just these things in general, you can get the advanced credit blueprints, access to it, weekly live Q&As, and you can also send me a direct DM and much more. To learn more, scan that QR code so we can help you get closer to your credit goals. All right. So again, guys, that's what I have for you all today. But here we got some stuff coming up this week. We got some new news from Navy Federal. OK, I won't give you guys any tips or hits. It's nothing. I won't say it's anything bad. It's nothing bad, but they're making some changes. They're most definitely making some changes. They're tired of being in the news. They're tired of the fraud. They're tired of people coming into Navy Federal and making. Listen, I know you guys think that some of this stuff is just videos. It's not just videos. I'm telling you, there have been some changes that are making. We're talking about I'll keep you guys posted. Just know some changes are most definitely coming from Navy Federal Credit Union. It's not just Navy Federal is probably going to do this, but since they've been in the news a lot. So, and again, I don't want to keep bombarding you guys with some of the same stuff. Like, there's a third person that just got arrested for the whole fraud scheme. You guys already know about that. So I don't want to tell you about, let's keep on beating a dead horse with that one. Okay. But either way, you guys get that information as well. So Oriel says, bring my big dog Sledge back, dropping them gems, and he out of Florida. Look at that, supporting the states, man. Listen, check that out. Yeah, Oriel, he's been supporting the channel for years, man, and he's down in Florida right next to Sledge. So we most definitely got to do some stuff. So here, check this out. I've been debating. I know if I tell y'all gonna, I don't know if y'all get upset. But here, check this out. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping tabs on this, but the channel's about to hit 100,000 subscribers. It may even happen today. But I got a busy week this week. But if you guys are local or near, I won't say near Chicago, but near Chicago, near Matson, something like that, let us know inside the comments. We may actually do something to celebrate this. So I don't know yet. So, but it would have to be like within the next. It would have to be like either today or tomorrow, because other than that, I'm busy. My son's golf season is about to start, and he's got drive, chip, putt coming up for all my golf fans that watch drive, chip, putt, all that fun stuff. But we do have we're about to hit 100K. Listen, Yanobi says I'm pulling up. Listen, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, man. I got to finalize some stuff with the wife. I'll keep you guys posted and see what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be anything big. So we do not need 100,000 people up in there. Okay. I know most of you all are not local. Okay. And it's last minute, is impromptu. But we may end up doing something. So I most definitely keep you guys posted. Oriole said, let's throw a block party. We said, hit the line. I appreciate it, man. I always appreciate the support. And we may do something like, I don't know. We may be in Matson for this one. Okay, we may do something in Matson. I don't know yet. But we'll keep everybody posted. So, because it may happen today, it may happen tomorrow. But anyway, usually if you're watching the video this long, y'all been rocking with me for a minute. I love to get the information up front. But for the real fans that's been really rocking with the channel over the years, it's time to celebrate us, man. It's really time to celebrate not just the videos, but what we've learned over the years, what we've accomplished over the years. I'll have a speech. I'm not gonna give you no mini speech now, but like why I do what I do. This is more than just just giving you guys updates. I really want to see everybody win. And I'm going to keep giving you guys information until everybody that's watching this channel is accomplishing what they need to accomplish. So, but anyway, Sled says I'm flying in. See if y'all doing all that, now it got to be something scheduled, man. Got to be something scheduled. So here, I'll get back to y'all. That way everybody can kind of get prep. But here, let me know, seriously, dead serious. If you guys want to celebrate this, let me know inside the comments. That's going to let me know if we're going to do something this week or if we're going to try to plan something. So I don't want to wait too long, man, because I got to do something locally for myself. But anyway, but if it's something you guys want to participate in, I know we're not at 1 million. I know we're not at 500,000, but listen, we've been working hard. We've been really working hard on the back end, especially the last year from us changing the channel. Man, I know I'm not trying my best to go into a speech. But from changing the channel, from what we were doing, I don't know if you guys remember when we went from 850 Club to 8020 Podcast. Y'all know we lost like 100 something subscribers during that time frame because the channel was changing, and it was the worst mistake I made. I thought people would be interested in something else, and I made a bad mistake. And I went back to the way it was, and literally a couple interviews later, that's when we did the Star video, which is now still the #1 video. I can't beat it. I'm trying my best. But anyway, shout out to Star knows credit. She has blown up since then. Y'all know Star went from 600 subscribers to now 25,000. So y'all been really supporting her channel. So shout out to Star. And then, of course, right after that, we followed up with an interview from my boy Sledge in the house. All right. So Oriel says, I want to go. Well, listen, I'm going to keep y'all posted, man. It's not going to be too long, though. We're not going to do nothing like months away. It'll be something like, next week or something. So I'll keep you guys posted if we end up doing something like on a bigger scale. But I want to do more than just kick it. We need to do like a game plan session or something like that. But anyway. But saying that to say, listen, we've been really working hard, and we interviewed Sledge, and man, that video took off. But it's more so not about the video, it's more so about the information. I know you guys have been really learning a lot from a lot of the interviews we've had, from Sledge to Star to Econ Bulldog to Cal Barden. The list goes on, man. Kiki Adventures, shout out to her. Listen, I know y'all love these interviews. We're gonna keep them coming. These are people that are specializing in specific areas of credit, man. And but we got so much more well on the way. So listen, we greatly appreciate you guys. Yes, sir, Oriel. Yes, Black-owned business. We're trying to do we're doing what we can, and we want to be a great example of what people can accomplish, not just on YouTube, but just really just trying to help people change lives and things of that sort. All right. So he says I ain't scared of the South suburbs. Hey, listen, ain't no wrong with the South suburbs. You know how we do it from the West Side Chicago. If you are in Chicago, let me know inside the comments. I don't know how many people do we have on Illinois, because Illinois got to represent, man. We got to most definitely represent. I know y'all be here. I know how we are too. In the Midwest in Illinois, we're like, I guess I'm excited. That's us. Like it's so us. I'm originally from Memphis, so I'm still. I don't get adapted to that part. It's like it's always like, I'm excited, and this is just me telling you I'm excited. So, but anyway, I'll keep you guys posted, man. I don't want to go into a whole speech for now, but just know I really appreciate you guys, all the support. But at the end of the day, it's more than just watching the videos. It's really about putting your goals out there. We need to get these goals accomplished, no matter what it is. We know interest rates are coming down, no matter who ends up winning the presidency. I'm not gonna go into politics, but I do know this. That rates are coming down. So, and that's for everything. That's going to affect a lot of stuff. So it's time to get in position. We need to get in position. Okay. You know what it is. All right. Blue Butterfly, new subscriber, great channel. Appreciate you being here, Blue Butterfly. Listen. This is just the beginning for you. You coming in when we done made so many changes. Things are crispy now. There's most definitely crispy. Okay, but anyway, we'll see you guys on the next video. Yes, Oriel, born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, from 1988, the year I was born, all the way up until 2004. and I've been in Chicago since then. Okay. But anyway, all right. So yes, but you need to get in position, guys. Rates are coming down. We need to get you guys in position for home ownership, in position for that new car, that new lease. Ooh, we got some good stuff coming up for you guys coming up soon. So I got a lot of ideas, but only a few things get executed just based on how I think things are going to do. But everything's coming into place with a lot of this stuff. Okay. But anyway, we'll keep you guys posted. We'll see you on the